Everyone thinks being a VA is just typing emails and editing videos. But the hardest part? Nobody talks about this. When I first started as a virtual assistant, I thought the job was simple. Just follow tasks, check things off, and move on. But very quickly, I realized that being a VA is way more than just doing what you're told. You're actually stepping into the role of decision maker, problem solver, and sometimes even project manager. For me, the hardest part wasn't the tools or the software. It was the responsibility of making the right call when my client wasn't available. Imagine being 8,000 miles away in a different time zone and realizing you have to decide, do I wait for instructions and lose a whole day? Or do I take action and hope I made the right choice? Here's a quick example. When we started this YouTube channel, there were days when a deadline was tight. My client wasn't online yet because of the time difference, but the video still had to be uploaded. So I had to make decisions. Which thumbnail looked better? Which title felt more clickable? At first, it felt overwhelming. What if I messed it up? Over time, I learned 3 things that made this challenge easier. Systems beat stress. We set up clear workflows, so I always know what good looks like. Communication is key. Even across time zones, I leave updates, notes, and questions, so nothing gets lost. Confidence grows with practice. The more decisions I made, the more my client trusted me, and the more I trusted myself. So yes, the hardest part of being a VA isn't typing emails or editing videos. It's the weight of responsibility. But here's the good news. If you can handle that pressure, you become more than just a virtual assistant. You become someone who actually helps run a business. If this gave you a real look at the VA journey, give it a like. It helps more people discover how to delegate smarter. Comment below, what do you think the hardest part of being a VA is? Or if you've worked with one, what's been your biggest challenge? And of course, subscribe so you don't miss next Wednesday's behind the scenes episode. If you're new here, go watch How I Handle YouTube Without My Client Logging In. It's the perfect starting point. Let's automate, delegate, and earn passively together.